Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I gotta start. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, or whatever the case may be. How's it going? I go by Mechanical Beanstalk. I'm a variety streamer who tries to do more off-the-radar games. That is to say, like older retros that have not had the spotlight shown on them in a while, or say very heavily modded games that have their own unique experience to focus on, or yeah, just individual gameplay experiences that you might not have expected. I stream 4 days a week currently, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday mornings. Today we're going to be doing Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. It's not really a, it's not really something that doesn't have enough spotlight on it, being, Warhammer 40,000, which in itself is a very popular IP, but I love Warhammer 40,000, and this has become kind of like my unofficial Warhammer 40,000 day, really. I mean, I don't know how that really happened, but yeah, Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader, you're essentially a privateering merchant prince in charge of a section of an galactic empire in the far-off, dark, gothic, science fantasy setting of Warhammer 40,000. And yeah, your goal is just to build your own empire, fight devilry cults, and fight horrible alien monsters. And there's space elves, there's space dwarves, there's all sorts of things. It's an amazing setting with a lot of kind of like bombastic, fascist, kind of like dark setting, but like I like the more kind of bombastic, kind of big, silly, dark aspect of Warhammer 40,000. That's what I personally like about it. But yeah, we'll load it up. We'll talk a little bit about it. And what else? What else can I say? Let's see. Certain updates. Kittens are doing okay. We have all 5 are nice and healthy. They've graduated to pooping and peeing, so they can actually poop and pee on their own accord. They can eat solid food. They can drink water. They've learned how to run and only fall sometimes. They've learned, most of them know how to climb. I think 2 know how to climb, actually, not most of them. 2 know how to climb. Actually, you know what? The other ones are getting pretty good at climbing too. So I'll say pretty much all of them know how to climb at this point. So they're getting close. It's getting closer and closer to finding them a new home. So I think I'm pushing that fact back into the far depths of my mind. Give me 1 second. Let me grab Toby the cat. He'll say hi, and then I'll let him out. Toby. Game is loaded up, and as usual, we'll probably take little breaks where I can just go on and on about Warhammer 40,000 lore, because it is one of those settings that has like 30 plus years of various authors adding to this lore of thousands of years in game. So it's a very amazing, like, heavy setting in terms of lore. So I'll probably be talking about that a little bit. I scrounged up the PDF of the Death Watch version of the pen and paper game. I should say that if you guys haven't been attending my streams before, you should know that their Rogue Trader, Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader, was based on a pen and paper. Well, a couple things. It was based on the first edition of a fantasy, as a science fantasy battle game, and also the another iteration of a Warhammer 40,000 role playing game, right? Which it had itself numerous iterations of different types of things to do. Come on, go away. Press enter to use the gamepad. Cool. What else can I say? Let's go over here. Give me 1 second. Usually I turn off my camera just to get some footage of this for future videos, but you'll still hear me. You'll see my beautiful face, so don't worry. Calm down, everyone. Let me whip my hair around, give you a little bit of a taste of what you're missing. Okay. Let's see here. Boop. Okay, camera still working. Well, not working. Camera's not working. Microphone's still working. Awesome. Cool. For some reason, my second monitor is not working. I don't want to take the time to actually fix that. So while we're loading up, what should I talk about? Get some coffee first. So yeah, the family of cats that is staying as a guest in my house. The little kittens are grown up. Probably, I think I'm going to give them a little bit of extra time to get acclimated to being away from the mom. I think we're on, what was it, week 5? That sounds about right. Probably do another 3 weeks or so. I was thinking about doing 10 weeks before getting rid of the cats, or the kittens, but it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep the mama, unfortunately. I'm going to have to give the mama up, because I don't... She's very friendly for an outdoor feral cat. Super, super friendly. But I can't really see her getting used to my current 2 cats, Toby and Calypso, right? So, we will be keeping one of the 5 kittens. I think it's the only girl there. And, yeah, we call her Soka. I'll try to put some pictures of her as soon as I can. I know I haven't been posting a lot of kitten pictures over in Discord. I'll try to keep that up a little bit. Okay, so let's get back in the game. What were we doing last time? I think we just... Did we get out of the dungeon? What were we doing last time? Oh yeah, right. We did Pascal's side quest, right? So let me see if I can recall this in one take without any ands or ums or anything like that. Pascal was part of a collective of tech priests that discovered a kind of like a machine... Oh, I said like. Damn it. Okay, I'm trying. I kind of got away from my path of non-likes and... anyways, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Anyways, yeah, I'll try to be better at that. Anywho, but Pascal was part of a collective that made a technology that enabled people to shut down the machine spirits, the functionality of current Warhammer 40,000 technology, the spirits that inhabit the machines. So essentially you can... It's kind of a little bit of like nebulous, but it sounds like it's a technology that can like destroy machinery. But well, we solved that problem. The rest of his collective are dead. Pascal has all of his memories back, and he chose to preserve the technology. So, but we finished that battle. We finished that event, and then Pascal is just not saying anything. So we're doing the slow walk out of the building, I guess. His I did a shotgun specialty Pascal. I don't know how much time I should devote to this, but we're trying to offhand shotgun and then a strong main hander. So we're trying it. It was fun. I don't know if it works as well as I... Well, yeah, I didn't think it would work well at all. I was just trying to like playing around with him, really. But yeah, it was fun. That's why I should be playing games in the end, to have fun. Yeah, I don't really ever want to get to the situation where, I'm just doing this just for a job. I want to still have fun doing it. Okay. So we exited the ship. So this particular Arch Mechanicus vessel, which is like all these Warhammer 40,000 vessels are city-sized, right? This is like a mega city. But the Arch Mechanicus vessels are pre-imperial, so they're well over 10,000 years old. So, yeah, we haven't really said what we're going to do with all these guys, but there's like tribal people that are living on these broken down vessels now. Your Lordship, Voxmaster Vigda says, we are observing a large squadron of Adeptus Mechanicus forces. Okay. Most of the ships are badly damaged. Judging by the position of the servants of Omnissiah, they're divided into 2 groups. I dare say they were fighting not long ago. I'm picking up a signal for one of the ships. This ship is identified... The ship is identified as von Valentius Dynasty vessel. You're being hailed by a representative of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. Okay, so they're the deep space exploration version of the tech priests, I think. I think that's a good way of describing him. Query. Is the statement that the Messiah considered fallen has come back true? Is the statement that the cycle will be discontinued true? Pascal, they wish to know if their fratricide battle should continue. What do you think I should answer, King 𝕿𝖆𝖊𝖊𝖊𝖊𝖊? Oh, by the way, I should also say, if you haven't actually tuned into any of my other streams, is that we're playing as my concept of a space Viking king. That's the adventurer that I rolled up. A dual axe wielding melee guy. Trying to make him more berserky. Tell them the same is true. Emery is returning to reign. United's flock. Blessed Emery comes about those who remain only to put him into the unbelievers and mend this schism. Well, why is he asking me? I told him to just do what he feels is right. I mean, this is not... like, I expect him to take charge of this. This is kind of disappointing, actually. If I want to roleplay my character. Tell them the statement is true. Amaranth has returned to reign in United's flock. Blessed Amaranth calls upon those who remain loyal to him to put an end to unbelievers in this mental schism. It sounds like number 2 is continue fighting. Return to reign. Neither of these choices sound really that great. Amaranth has returned to reign in United's flock. Yes. Vox Mactor Vidius. We're picking up an active Vox exchange on encrypted frequencies between explorator ships. Incoming message. The Cognizance Fleet praises the new Messiah. The mistakes will be corrected. The unbelief will be replaced with faith. Let the cycle be discontinued. Wait, so are we... I'm a little bit confused as to how we're going to be using this technology. Like, let the cycle be discontinued. Like, we have to destroy all technology? What's happening? We're on technology right now. We're flying around through space on technology. Okay. Wait. Okay, so okay, let's exit the system. We'll go back onto the ship, and we'll talk to Pascal and see what he's doing. And the main goal of this particular stream, we're going to try to finish Ulfar's side quest. And I guess we'll do Argenta's next time. We'll slowly go towards the planet that Ulfar wanted to go to. And if we see any events, like random or otherwise, there we'll engage in that. Back to the bridge. I didn't really do a whole lot of advertising for the stream, unfortunately, so... If you could do me a favor and like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, that really does help me out. If you haven't done so already, check our Discord if you haven't already. Just I will post our weekly streams there. I try to do it every Sunday, but I'll do it as early in the week as I can. Keep in mind early next month we'll be changing the schedule around a little bit. Probably not so much on the weekends, but weekdays are definitely going to be complicated, but we'll get around to that when there's time. What else? Yeah, I told you guys about the kittens. We're gonna keep one. We named her Soka. She's a little brown and white, and yeah, brown and white tabby cat. So I'll post some pictures of her. She's the tiniest one. She's the smallest one in the litter, and she was the first one to hiss, which is super, super cute. Having this little tiny infant cat that hasn't even opened her eyes yet. She's like... It was so funny. Yeah, she was always playing with her brothers and sisters, even though she was like, like a fraction of the size. It's cute. But hopefully I'll be able to find all the other cats some good homes. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go. Well, first off, let's give the king some more drugs, because the king be like that. What was this? Plus 10 logic, coercion, and persuasion. Let's see here. Give the king some drugs. Give the king some drugs. Ascending or descending order, I guess. Give the king some drugs. He needs some in his veins. I try to make the stream so family friendly, but lately I've been realizing that I have not been family friendly very much. That's all. Let's see. You should just have a slot for servitor, for a servo skull. I don't like using one of my item slots for it. Intelligence, willpower for 20 rounds. In the combat, and then gains plus 15 strength, plus weapon skill, power for 2 turns. Sure. We have healing, battle dance, and fusion. Until the start of the next turn, target gains 50 temporary wounds and 1 stack of fatigue until the end of combat. Increase the user's resolve by 2 for each level of iconic class with each characteristic by 10 until the end of combat. I don't like end of combat drugs. Immunity to toxic damage until the end of combat. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Touch of the Nurgle, maybe. If you guys have any questions about any sort of 40k stuff, I don't think I'm like a 40k lore master compared to some other people on the other streamers on the internet, but I think I'm decent. I was going to tell you to increase damage by the same route. Yes, get one of those. User loses all their temporary wounds, increase the melee damage by the same amount for 1 round. That's pretty good because you can pump up that pretty heavily. 30% armor, intellect, both plus 40 dodge, pain blocker, negative 10 damage. Let's see here. 15 to strength. We already have that. Scorcher gains plus 1 AP and immediately resets cooldowns at all attacks and attack abilities. At the start of the user's next turn, they gain plus 1 stack of staggered that lasts until the end of combat. Staggered, I think, is pretty bad. Staggered. Yeah, negative 20 penalty. Me. Should I get that? Reduces the cost of non-attack abilities by a negative 2. It's like a lot of these drugs are good, but not amazing, you know? Scorcher is not that bad. I just need to... Immediately doubles their MP. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Not really thrilled with a lot of these drugs that are out there. In my day role-playing this game, we had some very fine drugs. We had drugs in my campaign. One called Mudjaw, where it's bacterial infested mud. We just smear around inside of your cheeks, and you gain the ability to speak well, which I could definitely use because I'm always stumbling over my words. Anyways, let's find Pascal. I think he was... Where are you these days? Where are you, Pascal? Pascal over here? I need more hit points, more wounds for the king. Hey, Pascal.
The Amanat Collective never found the time to thank you for your cooperation, Von Valancius. The part you played in achieving the restoration will not be forgotten.
Something ancient and infinitely informed. See, this is what I was talking about, the drugs, man. Need that mud jaw. Anyways, looking at you from behind the mask, it was Pascal Hamnoman's face. In a deep voice, vibrating like a live wire, it says, well, what he just said. The part you played in achieving the restoration. So what is it? Specifically, what is it say that I did? You helped to revive the Amanat Collective. Well, I just told him to do what he wants to do. I mean, he has to make that decision. So, what... Well, it seems like kind of a weird question to ask, but So, do you consider yourself human, or no?
I am the Messiah of discontinuing. I am the computing power of 6 righteous souls. Yet I am more than that. Much like a human is more than the sum of their organs. As to whether I am human, I doubt it. I am a data spirit, an incarnation of the answer to the question we pose to the Omnissiah. However, the person you knew will forever remain at the core of my system.
I mean, like I mentioned before, the king is very accepting of these weird tech cults teachings. So, his planet was very. It was. I think I actually have to sit down and write out like the role playing version of my homeworld, my king's homeworld, right? Just for fun, I would like to do that. Plus, it's been a long time since I wrote any like 40K RPG stuff. Man, it's been so long. Like, I do want to do more Warhammer 40,000, pen and paper stuff, but I kind of want to try other settings, other systems. I more recently wanted to try the Dresden Files RPG, the Dresden Files Infinite or whatever, or something like that. It's from the Fate core rule. No, Dresden Files Accelerated, that's right. But I've been so busy in my real life, I haven't gotten around to it. But I wanted to do that. I wanted to do a Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting in Planescape, because I really love the Planescape setting. But I don't know, hopefully I'll be able to manage my time a little bit better, get around to it. Anyways, have any requests? Thank you for your answer.
Thank you for your interest.
Okay. What are you going to do now?
Serve the Omnissiah. The cycle of our lives has been worn down for too long, and I will initiate its renewal. It will be a time of great suffering and great sacrifice, but thus commands the analysis. The Cognizance fleet is ready to bear the good tidings to the Imperium.
Okay, so the way I understand it is that he's just going to bring the teachings that machines can end. That's my understanding of this whole event, right? Am I getting that right?
I will make good on my obligations towards you. When your enemies have been vanquished, I will part ways with you. But no sooner. Such has been the judgment of the component of mine, once known as Pascal.
I should probably rename Pascal to like the Messiah of discontinuing. Yeah, I should ask him that. Are all your new comrades all that you hoped they would be?
My assessment of them was correct. Ignorance was remedied. Purity and loyalty were raised to an absolute degree. Castes the Doubter gave us his skepticism. Lycett the Spirit Talker, his unflinching faith. Logic and paranoia had no names in their past lives, but their minds are sharp and singular.
Interesting. So those are the names of the new part of the collective?
Finding a mind that could replace Abel's was the hardest of all. However, a young woman was found on the lower decks of the Hermetico, whose imagination completed our collective. Her name, you will appreciate fate's subtlety here. Her name was Nihel.
Was it similar that you got? Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, everything ends, and the king knows that, so the king stoically will just say, I believe we are done here.
Then I will return to my meditation.
Okay. So, that was it for Pascal. Interesting. It's an interesting storyline. I don't really have any notes at the moment, but interesting story. Like, I don't really have... I think Kabbalah's story, I think, is the most interesting of all of them. You know, a girl that was taken from her parents, you know, raised and has all these, you know, conflicting elements of like how to serve, you know, when you're a killing machine. What does it mean, you know? That does seem very interesting. I'm trying to think of what other companions actually have a pretty decent story. I mean, they're okay. I haven't seen a lot that kind of wowed me. But like 𝕊𝖊𝖊 doesn't really have that much of a backstory, does he? He has it with his granddaughter, but that's about it. And I guess his backstory is just like with Theodora. But like what? Yeah, I kind of messed up Cassia's side quest because I don't think I ever was able to complete it. And now I'm locked out of it. But it seemed interesting so far. My next playthrough, I'll probably finish the Cassia quest line. Heinrichs is interesting. Okay, I guess they're all pretty interesting. Ulfar's is kind of eh. And yeah, actually, I locked out a lot of the companion quest, didn't I? Either from doing the wrong objective or from doing the wrong objective and getting said companion killed. But let's see. We are going to make sure we we got to make sure this quest interface is really bad. It is. The cult of Nourishers was discovered on product 𝕿𝖆𝖊𝖊𝖚. I think I had that written down somewhere. Okay, so we're going to 𝕿𝖆𝖊𝖊𝖚. If we see it, 𝕿𝖆𝖊𝖊𝖚. Gene Stealer. Gene Steal. Okay, and then we have Argentus side quest, and we have Ulfar's side quest. Question and answers. We have the main quest line, which we don't need to do immediately. Can't close it? Okay. Salus Prime, Argenta. Salus Prime, Argenta, and then did most of these. Where's Ulfar's quest? Ulfar. Where is it, actually? Good question. Driven. Harlot. Wait, where is Ulfar's quest line? Am I going crazy? Belful how? Ulfar, wait. Proof for legacy of the throw by Aga's coordinates of his brother's next door destination. But this path leads to a place of terror, wicked and uncharted. Place with Ulfar wants to find his battle brothers, leader of the storm, but you might know something whereabouts, so we show the nails for Ulfar. What? Wait, where's Ulfar's quest? Anyways, I don't know. It has a name. It's somewhere. We'll just try to go and find something to do. Let's see. Where are we? We are at Rocky World. The main quest line is over here. Follow Calcazar through the warp gate. But it's like it's not highlighting any other quests, which is kind of annoying. Janice, Snow World. Where are we going? Gas Giant, Plant Steel. What about this? Have we done anything else? Manufactured. Plasteel. It still says there's Emperor's Miracle and Sinner's Malefactum. So these are like the rumors. Follow Sentinel Prime. Let's just go here. I think we can go here, right? Wait, why can't we go here? I think I can go... Wait. So I have to go here and then I go here? Wait, what's going on? These warp routes are just so weird. Okay, this is a random event. We're fine. So now we can go here, right? Yes. Unsafe. The warp jump passed without incident for everyone except the crew members on bridge duty. For the duration of the voyage, they heard laughter. It seemed to come from outside, through the airtight seal of the ship's massive windows. The laughter went on and on. Okay, wait. So there is something going on here. Emperor's Miracle and the Sinner's Malefactum. Sure. I guess those little question marks are deigning some sort of rumor. Gas giant, planetoid. Seems we scanned all this stuff except maybe the gas giant? I already explored. Plasteel. Wait, what's it? Question mark? Points of interest detected on Ice World. Okay, let's go here. Have we been here? Okay. Don't need Pascal. Are we gonna take Pascal? No, let's just take Baby, I guess. Shard of the Holy World. Huh. Interesting. Me. Bee-doo-doo-boo-boo-doo-boo. Want to load. I actually want to do Ulfar's quest. I sent my stream description to it. I don't want to be a liar. Game, don't make me a liar. It's always making me a liar. Okay, baby. We're gonna make AP increase. That's nice. I need to have Baby be able to make more attacks. Like having additional AP is not really a problem with Baby, but whatever. Okay, Baby, you're not right here. You do. Cool. You do like this. This is a formation. This is called a formation. Wait, have I been here? I guess I have. Maybe I didn't finish this? I totally don't remember. What happened here? Did I just like get bored and like wander off? Is that something I do? Maybe?
With each step,
Okay.
I forge my destiny.
Initial injury cleared the head of this man with literally wrenched off and screwed from the body. I think this is that one area where there was that Dark Eldar trap that I couldn't get past, maybe?
The Emperor gave me a vision.
Go through here.
The Vicia. Would he be proud? Am I?
Wait, but there's a lot of... Whoa! Calm down, son! Son, calm down. What? Chaos Marine... Wait, have I been here before? I am so confused.
Let's see to it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's give him some more healer stuff. And anything else? Baby needs more fire bombs. Baby's first firebomb. No, well, not his first. That'd just be a lie. Give my baby plenty of deadly weapons. Okay, cool. Yeah, what the hell is going on? There's like tons of... Like, it looks like I've explored this place, but there's Space Marines here? Or Chaos Space Marines? I think... Do I want to just hit this guy? Take a look at him. Word bearers. Word bearers are the fallen Space Marines that have turned to like the true worship of the Dark Gods. Like a lot of these other Space Marine renegades are you know, more like devoted to a specific god, or like the ways of the god, or just like raiding, or just being generally, you know, smelly.
Know your duty.
Can I wait? Can I go here? Let's see here. I wonder if I can get Baby to launch one of his beams.
This galaxy is my playground. In this tapestry of a world, I am
Okay.
the rogue threat.
My faith is my shield.
I have a different perspective.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Oh.
The disgrace of
Oh my god! There's so many guys. Oh my lord. There's so much stuff here. Why am I here? Okay, I guess I did say we're doing like side quests. There's so many of them. Well, ooh, oh my god. Wait, what? What is this planet? Hold on. Shard of the Holy World. Wait. Is this where Argenta wanted to be? I am so confused. It was an ice planet, right? Wait, hold on. Let me... Wait. Okay, hold on. Just hold up. I want to load for a second and see which quest I'm actually doing right now, if any. Okay, hold on one second. Let's load. Autosave. Frozen Prince. I wish there was a stealth class in this game. That'd be really nice. Ice World. It's just Ice World. That's all it is. Frozen Prince. That's, yeah, can I rename it? You should be able to rename, like, new star systems you find. Okay, well, anyways. Let's go back. We'll be a little bit more tactful this time. Ice World, okay. Blah 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 plop plop plop. While it's loading up, let me actually try to find out where I'm supposed to go for like the Gene Stealer cult. I'll say Google Rogue Trader Gene Stealer questline. 3 sorrowful phalanges. I think that's the quest. Yeah. As we start this quest, we won't want to do. For starters, you need to do open a colony management. Go to Dargonis, Bastion, Society of Cartographers. For Dargonis, talking Janice Steinrock. Here's the exotic Dargonis as well. Change of hierarchy. I think we already did that. This is done. You'll have to give you a call. Look at the whole Sargene Seal new location. Wait, he did not though. Is this? Am I not getting the DLC quest because of like a bug? Bastion. Okay, well when we go back to the ship, we'll check this out again. So, then the next one, Rogue Trader, Ulfar questline. Belful Howl. And it looks like the Belful Howl questline is complete in my playthrough. Defiler. I think it was like full health. Did I already do that? Chaos Marine fight. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Am I going the right way? Talk to Thorvald. is this? Singing for Samsara. So wait, we already finished Ulfar's quest? That's weird. It implied that we found out where his wolf squad was. So is that just not finished? That's kind of weird. Anyways. I guess we're just going to do... I don't know. I have no idea. I guess we'll try to do Argenta's quest line if we can. Or we can just save it. I don't know, man. Okay, so... There's plenty of other guys here. We can go around, can't we?
The divine watches over us.
Okay. Maybe find a good place to start the combat, something with like a decent amount of cover. We can start right here. The Hellbrood is over here. A lot of the small NPCs are over here. So we can go... Let's see how we're gonna do this.
Let the
Just a minor setback.
I've seen a lot of innocent people.
Don't
I've
be
yet
doing
to see
that.
someone remain.
We are the
Remember, innocence
Let's
proves
just do...
nothing.
There's so many of these little kits. Get rid of some
Get
of
back to
these.
fighting.
Ah, field medicine at its finest.
Get rid of some of these little
Stand
light
still.
wounds.
even in the darkest moments, there is
I have so many of these little the early kits.
Get back to fighting.
Ah, careful now.
Okie dokie dokie dokie. Okie dokie dokie pokey. I mean, I guess, save a lot of these side quests for our second playthrough of the game, because I did miss a lot anyways. I don't know, we'll see. I guess maybe we'll just... I guess... We can just
Let
move
us walk
towards...
this path.
I have no idea where to go for... I don't know. Salus Prime, I don't know where that is. I'll have to find it. Where are you? Wait, where's the... Ah, here, okay. It's Chaos Space Marine. Where's the other Marine? Okay, what do we got? Another... Chain Axe. Can I go... How close can I go?
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though,
you
you
here.
just
Heresy grows
here.
from idleness.
The web serves. The web
Here.
beckons.
And Argent
I
serve...
guide humanity between
Cassia,
the stars.
Cassia, 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 Cassia,
Oh, yes. Let us seize the moment.
Cassia, Cassia.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
What is it, rogue trader?
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush. I have a different perspective.
Let's do... Boop. I can't... Yeah, fire this person, please.
Oh, let's see.
Grovel before the faithful.
To the devout shall the sacrifice be gifted.
Yeah, this is a little bit more of a defensive area. Bunch of walls. Place to hide behind. That's good. Prepare for ambushes. Looks like they're all gonna... Most of these guys look like they're melee. Ferocious Hellbrood. Actually, you know what? 1,201 wounds is actually not that much anymore. Yeah, even 100 armor is actually not that much anymore with like epic levels, you know? It's crazy. I don't know, maybe I should just like finish up the campaign. I mean, we can... It'll leave us some quests, some stuff to do for the next playthrough. Let's see. And it would be kind of nice to do some like modded content for the next campaign playthrough. I would like to do that. I don't know. We'll see where the winds of fate take us. So we'll do. This guy's gonna be over here, so we'll do 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊. We'll go here. And we can't really use Cassia's. There's no like cluster of guys ready for Cassia to just blow away, you know? And this is Chaos Marine. Chaos Marine, melee, Ferocious Hellbrute, Cultist. This is actually not such a. I don't know, doesn't seem. I'm not that intimidated by the combat just yet. I don't really need that. Let's see. King should go right here. You should be right over here. And we got here Queen Kibela. That's fine. That's good enough, right? Cassia. Cassia. Cassia! I don't know. I'm weird. Don't mind me. Making my own fun. Yes. Alright. Front line. I feel like I should do. Let's see here. Backline, all cover efficiency. Range attacking, armor penetration. I can do boop. And then boop. And then boop over here. And I'll do a blitz over here. Blitz, blitz, blitz.
If I may.
And we'll do front line.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And kill zone. Dodge and parry test. What do we have here? For one, all allies in the area gain plus 18 cover efficiency and reroll all failed characters tests. That's fine. Kill zone.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
And so 14. Buff my guys.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, we got 13. We'll do this. And I think what we'll do with 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊, if we can, we got 2 left. We'll try to see if I can move 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊 all the way up.
I am a navigator.
See if
not a
𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊
servitor.
can do. Wait, 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊, you should be able to do that. 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊, can you do? What can you do? So you need 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊 to go here. Wait, you can't see this 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊? Hold on, man. This is the blitz. You can see that. You just peek around the corner, 𝕿𝖊𝖊𝖊. Come on. What's going on with you? Any movement? No suitable path to reach your target. Wait, what? Am I going crazy? No suitable path. I mean, I guess he is kind of not that far away. Wait, how do I? Can I just target? Let's go here.
Victory is imminent.
And then can I taunt you? Nope. That's fine.
Indeed.
And well, now I can do it, right?
I will do my duty.
There, cool. And good enough. Backline. Yeah, that's fine. Manifestation. What? Oh my lord! 𝖊𝖊𝖊, you're supposed to block that. Come on now. What does he have? What is that? I just got done. Wait, 𝖊𝖊𝖊 just... Wait, why am I... What's happening? What? Is someone attacking the Hellbrute? What's going on? 𝖊𝖊𝖊, why are you taking so much damage? Reaper autocannon. Okay, shots 14, max 28 shots at 23 damage each. Okay. Okay. 𝖊𝖊𝖊. What? What? What is happening? Why are they shooting the Hellbrute? Does he have boundless malice? Let the galaxy burn. Eternal hatred. What is happening here? Security get further critical damage. Melee attacks deal fire damage, inflict burning. Okay. Hellbrute's damage increased by 1%. His armor is decreased by 5%. Is it like? Does he get a bonus every time he gets attacked? Is that what's going on? Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior, the warrior's next to it deals that. As that enemy deals, I guess that enemy deals plus 7 damage. Okay. Okay. It's not as not as good as I thought it'd be, but that's okay. Anyways, hi. Trying to do what's going on? The king welcomes thee. Okay. I'll do here.
And so it shall be done. I will not be deterred.
Okay, I think I can do Okay. What else? Anything else? Am I forgetting anything? Break through. Yeah. All right.
Rejoice in service.
Parry. I don't like parry.
The Emperor commands.
Parry. Gods.
And so shall it be done.
Parry. This is a lot of parries. What's your deal with parries, man? Deflection. Deflection 11. Do. Anything else?
Rejoice in service.
𝖊𝖊𝖊, man. What is going on with you?
At your beck and call.
𝖊𝖊𝖊. 𝖊𝖊𝖊. Why can't he use Blitz? This is Blitz. Look.
I'm not interested.
The path is blocked. No, it's not. Look. Weirdo game. Do.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Alright, anything else? Oh, you know what? I should have... I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't... maybe I shouldn't have taunted this guy. 𝖊𝖊𝖊 already took a decent amount of damage. Jesus Christ.
Field medicine at its finest. It will be done.
Anything else? Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have taunted someone. Seems kind of silly not to use it at all. Should I do... Kind of want to stay away from this guy. What I can do, always use the retreat thing. So, I can do...
A dance of blades and shadows. There is only death. Yours.
I
or
think
mine.
all enemies suffer fire. Was there we suffer an extra instance of damage? Yes. Jump.
As honor ordained.
Okay, you gotta make sure to have at least 1 AP left. What's this? Melee afflicts bleeding, 5 on the ally of their choice. That ally gains plus 15 to dodge and additional until bleeding ends for any reason. Let's see, do
I
this.
shall not fail.
And then do with target next attack. There's any damage on time? Yes. This.
Trust me.
Cool. And then this.
The shadows will see it done.
And then retreat. Cool. Good enough. Yes. And I think it's just Abelard needs a little bit of healing.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Okay. That did not do anything.
But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory.
Yes, warp time, please.
Let's see to it.
And yeah, I think we're good. Probably do this.
Now press on.
Your aid will not be forgotten.
Yes. Do. Okay, I do want to burn my daddy.
My armor is
Cool.
contempt.
Daddy is burning. Nice. There you go, Daddy.
A genius at work.
Okay. Anything else? Can I throw... That's... Anything else I can do? Anything else I can diddly do?
What if?
Pain and hardship. We prove our devotion.
Cool. Kill this guy ASAP. I can do... what's the best way to do this? I can do... Oof. If I move here, the Hellbird is just going to move here and shoot her. But I do want to do another blitz over here. Let's just do... Where can I do blitz? Blitz. Where's the furthest I can do blitz? Like right here? Okay, that should be fun.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Blitz. Okay. And then we can do... Let's get some full cover. And then we can do the thing that we want to do. Gets a little bit of buffs for my guys. Abelard. Get some buffs. Get some buffs on Abelard. And then we take it get them buff on Abelard. Abelard needs some buffs. Abelard needs some buffs. Abelard needs some buffs. Give him some buffs. Buffs. Okay, 2.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
You don't frighten me.
Okay. Mamo. Sure. Sure. Where you going? Oh my god. Oh! Why? That is so no. Okay, well, so much for the king. God damn, man. Where was it? This is actually a pretty good defensive area. Like, I don't know what else I could do. What? Why are they attacking him? Are they getting... It has to be giving him buffs by being attacked, right? Boundless Malice. Inflame. Let's load this again. I just need to get into melee with that guy and I'll be fine. I don't want to go through this entire battle and then I die. I just need to... Yeah, I need to get the Hellbrute to come a little bit closer so I can get into melee with him. So just avoid those shots. That's all I gotta do. Let's see here. Let's see if I move here. Let's see here. When is he going? Where are you in this initiative order? You are over here. So you're going to go before anyone else. So I could just do Cassia and then not move any of my other guys. I think I might do that actually.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, kill zone. And I'll do a blitz. Just in case I actually need it. Do like right here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And blitz.
Me? If you insist,
Okay.
Lord Captain.
So we'll do, we got 14 left, so we'll do Warp Curse, we'll just burn this guy down. And we got 2 of these.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And Toby's wants back in. Give me 1 second. Toby's here with me. What you doing, little kitty? Your fuzzy face. And we'll do another one of these.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
He's melee, so he's going to come into melee no matter what. So that's fine. Anything else? Cover. Might as well do that. Cool. What are you going to do?
Offering of blood.
Cool. Okay, what is everyone going to do? Yeah, they're attacking him. What the hell? What's going on? Wait. Are they actually fighting it? No, I don't know. Get out of here.
Than corrupt in mind.
Death to the weak! Out of my way!
I have no idea what's happening. Maybe there's just 2 different cults that are actually fighting against each other, because it doesn't seem like he's getting any benefit from getting shot. So, I don't know. Who knows? Chaos be weird like that. Are you Abelard, the Silver Phoenix? Can I do like blitz and then charge? Probably could. Okay, let's save here. I don't think Abelard needs to stay behind. I want to try to get Abelard into melee combat with this guy. Let's...
A tactically sound approach.
Then 9 squares, and then charge.
My place is at the fore.
Okay, then
I will do my duty.
taunts,
It
parry,
will be done.
endure.
Victory is imminent.
Do more indoors. Cool. And what else? And then 1 attack.
At your beck and call.
Did parry? It just didn't even like have a parry animation. Okay. Top yourself off. Okay. I'm good. Let's see here. So many. Like this. And then jump.
Death comes in silence.
And then do 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 do
As honor ordained.
do 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 do.
No, as the tenants demand. I feel nothing, fear nothing. Death is a blessing.
Okay, should be able to move, right? Oh, she doesn't have any more movement. Any more movement that I can do? I need some movement. Nothing I can do. Yeah, nothing I can do.
I will not die in dishonor.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. Hi, and Ricky. Ricky.
Naturally.
Buff that king. Just buff.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
What do we have here? Do. Anything else I can do?
For the throne's glory.
Do. Do. Anything else?
Naturally.
Cool. I can't really think of anything else to do with him. Do this. And I think the king...
Let's see.
Daddy's probably gonna get hit.
And repent.
That's fine.
A wicked thought.
Cool. Do. Anything else I can do? That's...
Schemes.
Increase all burning effects. Cool. Yeah.
High momentum.
Cool. Got momentum. Look at the king just burning on the ground. Oh, we have such adventures, the king and we. And us. King and we, king and us. Wait, do I still have a curse on here? Side dampening, no. Just laying on the ground burning. I don't know why I find that so funny.
servitor, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Cool. And wait, so if I rewind time, does he go back and like lying on the ground burning? Let's find out.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I think I might just like try it just for, you know, just for fun. Yeah, it's good enough.
Just a minor.
Abelard, you're supposed to parry.
Prove my metal.
Abelard! Ah!
Chaos guides me. Crush the feeble.
Okay.
Death to the weak.
There must be two different chaos groups. King, are you up, my king? Okay. Let's see. You could probably kill this guy pretty easily.
Actions will speak louder than words. Rejoice in service.
Okay, where is the target on this guy? I don't even see it. Oh, I think it's... I don't know.
I will not be deterred.
Nice. Can I do... I don't like to have the king just rush off on his own. But... seems like an opportunity I don't want to miss. Let's see. Can I do... Can I, let's save first. Let me see if I can get the king into melee with that thing. Then I can use the ultimate. Can I do one more? I don't think I can. Oh, wait, actually. Like, just into
The
melee.
Emperor commands.
Cool. Let's see.
Rejoice in service.
Okay. And what else can I do? Can I do anything else? And then do slap-a-dap.
Actions will speak louder than words.
And slappy slap slap. Do berserk. And do lots of other things. So many other things. Okay. And yes.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Breach. Okay, let's do... Oh, he's probably gonna get... He's probably gonna crit himself. Just realized that. 50 damage, that's fine.
I
think I could do 3 of them. Oh man, I don't know if I want to do it though. Okay, 11 AP. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Anything else I can do? Maybe it doubles their AP. Plus 15. And then the willpower for 2 turns,
And
yes.
so
Let's do that.
shall it be done.
Okay, cool.
You have been judged and found wanting. Let my fury rain down upon thee. You have been
Yeah,
judged
do
and
it, King.
found wanting. Your
I got him.
defiance is
Nice.
futile.
Yeah! Okay, he still has a little bit left. I can give him... I'd probably give him another... Let's see, he's a little bit short on... A little bit low on wounds, though. It's like, do I want to do more? I'll wait for now. Because I could do this, actually. I can double their MP. Well, actually, it doesn't need any MP. So I can do... Let's see, I got 4 attacks. So let's just kill this guy really quick. Anything else I'm thinking of? Yes.
Rejoice in service. You have been judged and found wanting. I cannot comply.
Okay.
The Emperor
There we go. Love you, King. Okay. And then I could get a little bit more. I could squeeze out a little bit more AP if I really wanted to. I think I'm going to try to do that.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Oof. Oh, my lord. King. Let's see. Anything else I could do? Can I do anything else? Non-attack abilities with negative 2. Okay, that's fine. Wait, what? You can't attack these? Wait, why can't I attack these guys? What's going on?
This is
No
beyond
line
me.
of sight to target. Okay, game. Whatever you say. What about...
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
That's it. 310? What was that? 310 crit. Okay. Hang tight, King. Help is on the way. Actually, you know what? I could just run the King back into safety. Abelard needs a little bit of help, though.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Your ears are ringing, Abelard? Really? See, actually, you know what? Heinrich can make it. So I can do... How about this? They're all culted. Oh, wait, what is this guy doing? They're doing some sort of ritual? Chaos is always doing some sort of ritual, man.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Okay, Abelard, you can help yourself, though. You can regenerate.
The healing is much appreciated.
He's thanking himself. Abelard. Abelard, is something going on with you? Are you having a senior moment, Abelard? You don't need to thank yourself, Abelard.
It will be done. One fewer target. I will do my duty.
Thank yourself, Abelard, for a good job. At least, you know, he has good self-confidence, you know. He's appreciating his own work. You know what the saying is? Like, if you love your work, you never work a day in your life. Or if you love your job, you never work in a day in life. That's how it is. Okay, do that. Go over here, and then we can jump. Whoop.
One foe or
Cool.
100. I will kill.
Man, I should have
them
another
all.
jump. I just killed people. I should have more jumps, right? Or maybe... Oh, I don't have any more movement. That's the thing. That's the deal. Can I not do more movement?
Brings me no pleasure.
Do. I might as well use Death Waltz. Can I do it? Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh!
I shall not fail. Now, the other side awaits. This goes
Nope.
against the tenets.
Can I do? I want to get a little bit of extra movement. Whatever. Let's do lightning. Abelard can handle lightning. That's fine.
I won't object to it.
Holy lightning. No, I don't need it. I don't even need holy lightning, really.
I need a foothold. Your reckoning is due.
Thanks, Abelard. Thanks for being a proper conductor, Abelard. Okay, what we got? I mean, Soars. Well, let me see this for a second. Immediately restores all AP and MP and the... Or does not... They do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. Okay, so... his spells are not going to count, unfortunately.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
And heal you. Oh, blow you a kiss, Abelard. Cool. Baby, I don't know what you're doing. Amelia says, one exploit on all enemies in combat makes a free attack against the target. That attack always hits. Nothing more I can do. Can I do a firebomb or something like that? Nope. Okay, I can. I'm within range of someone. Oh, my child. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, a genius at work.
Anything else? Whatever. Cassia. Wait, let's try using the king. Let's see what happens. Just for... Okay, so the king should go back this way. If I understand how this power works, he should go back here, and he should restore his own wounds. Now, will he have his... Will he be lying on the ground? Let's find out.
If I may.
What? Wait, what? Wait, he didn't move. What? Wait a minute, what? First use of ability on any target marks the target. Okay. Enemy targets must pass a willpower test to avoid this. The second use returns the target to a position where it was first. It restores his wounds to the state where they're at. Well, it didn't restore to the spot. It restored the wounds. But it didn't clear any of the status effects. This is such a weird power. This does not work like how it does in the pen and paper RPG at all. Huh. So weird. Okay. Let's do... Can I move... There's only 2 left, right? Like, do like this. And I can't really... I don't think I can get them both, can I? Nope. Do it like that.
Step aside.
Just have
The navigator is coming.
Heinrichs use his lightning bolt again. La 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 la. Yep.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
Emperor's Miracle is sinners.
With each step,
Okay.
I forge my destiny among the
I go-
stars.
Emperor's Miracle. Okay, all rumors. The rumor turns out to be a cruel lie. The population of the world near the cult prince was granted no ascension. They were annihilated by the servants of their archenemy. According to the pilgrims on Footfall, one world near a cold star in the Sinner's Malefactum reached such spiritual heights, the Emperor raised up all of its people to join him in his halls. Okay. Interesting, I guess. I mean, are we just going to finish the game? Because, I mean, we're good. I definitely want to do a second playthrough of this. I mean, I guess I could. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of wander around doing quests that may or may not be good. And, like, I really wanted to do the DLC quest, too. I don't know, man. What if I crack nade? Trash.
Just as he ordained.
What's this? Officer make kit. Okay. Nothing cool. Lots of trash. Nothing too spectacular. The pulpit is almost intact. No doubt fiercely defended. Nearby lies the body of a preacher. So wait, what's the deal with the... Why were they the cult is shooting at the
shall
Hellbrute.
reclaim what is
I guess I'll never know,
rightfully
right?
ours.
I guess I'm just gonna do the end of the game. I mean, we were skipping Argenta's quest, but will just give us more stuff to do in the second playthrough. I will play it on hard the next playthrough. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. What do we have here? Tearing Vengeance. Better than what I have. One-handed melee weapon power. Does 10 bleeding instead of 6. That's not bad. This power axe deals plus 16 damage to first attack each round against a bleeding target. Restores 1 AP to the wielder. The wielder suffers 6 damage every turn. That's still good. I would like to have it, actually. 40% armor penetration. Yeah, it's much better. Tearing Vengeance versus Carnage. Okay, cool. What we have here. Boots of Decay. Every time a wearer uses a major psychic power, all enemies in line of sight lose 30% of their deflection until the wearer's next turn. Okay. First off, let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to finish up the game. Yeah, we're losing power swing, but it's not that big a deal. Oh, Carnage the Axe. Okay. 16, 24, 25, 28. Wait, what's the deal with Carnage? What special ability does it have? Every successful hit with this axe increases critical damage of this axe by 25 until the end of combat. Axes have supposed to chain weapons deal 25% critical damage. What's better? I could swap out Lawbringer for it, because I get critical damage from axes. 27, 35, 16, 37. Well, maybe I should just do Harsh Shove. Like Lawbringer, I think had that wacky power. Grants an additional ability that ends the attacker's turn and deals additional 30% machine damage with 50% armor penetration. What was machine? This just a type of irreducible damage. Ignores armor dealt by anything that exclusively affects the machines and technology, or get. Nah, I might as well just do dual axes. It just looks cooler that way. So you got penetration, a little bit less damage, but it does. Yeah, I'll have two things. One, deals additional power axe deals an additional plus 16 damage. That's not bad. Wait, what is it based off of? Strength plus toughness bonus. Interesting. Tearing Vengeance is pretty interesting. Wearer suffers 6 damage per turn. That's not bad. I mean, it's could be an issue, but the first attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP. That seems good for the king with his little berserker stuff going on. Okay, so we'll file that under awesome. A for awesome. Gotta get more drugs. Get more drugs. Guys, if you haven't already, feel free to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch if you do like the content you're seeing. I really would appreciate it. Set kill time and all text abilities. Yes, I'll just do that. One of those. I think I'm all good. What was it? We got boots also, right? Boots. Newest, oldest. Accessories, boots. Boots, pyromaniac boots. Wearer cannot suffer the burning effect by walking over burning cells. Essentially not. Wearer inflicts +3 additional seconds of burning whenever they stand on burning cells. Yeah, actually, that's better for baby. I think I'm all good, right? I mean, the only thing I really have to do is Argenta's side quest, really. And then Gene Stealer quest, we'll go back to the ship. We'll see if there's... Maybe we can trigger the Gene Stealer quest, but if we can't, then we'll just save that for the next playthrough. we like land right here and they don't even know it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll stretch. Got 7:30. Okay. Go leave the system. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see if we can trigger the Gene Stealer quest lines from the DLC. If not, we'll just proceed towards the end game. Argenta, I'm sure, will be fine. I never really use Argenta. So the concept I had for my second playthrough was to do a rogue trader halfling, which essentially in Warhammer 40,000, halflings are called ratlings. But through various administratum goofs, a ratling was given a warrant of trade. And I'm going to use the toolbox to make everyone like tiny. We'll do like a, halfling themed. I'm going to name the ship something like, the Hearth and Home. I'll try to use like some AI programs to, like Idira. I think I'm going to include her in my party since we barely did anything with Idira. We'll do more of like a heretical bent. And maybe I'll change Idira's, well, any other NPC that I keep in my party, I'll try to make them a tiny portrait of them as a ratling. That'd be pretty fun. And we'll do it at max difficulty if we can. Although, I'm not sure if I'm that great at the game, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, can we buy anything else? Order shipping and transportation of goods. Dark Visionary Hood. Reputation. Flamer Pistol. Enforcer. There's a lot of gear that I could probably use. There's a lot of gear that I haven't really covered that will probably surprise me in my second playthrough. Metal Claw Gloves. When it hits area with melee attack, the armor is reduced by 2%, and then the combat starts. I don't think I need that. It's cool though. User is granted plus 2 intelligence. Solar Staff. Pyromancy Staff, don't really need that. 𝕿𝖗𝖆𝖊𝖗. Let's see. Slayer's Delight. Dreadmonger Gloves. Yeah, there's a lot of content in this game that I can be surprised with a second playthrough. 29 versus Voxcatter, Breacher's Armor, Medium, Eroding, Taunts hit by his autogun, suffer 20% more toxic damage until the end of combat. Interesting. Huh. Fellowship with Void. So we already did that. Anything else we can do? Yeah, nothing more really. Okay, so let me look up that tutorial, like what to do. I think it has something to do with the colony management. So colony management, Secret of the Winter Scales, we already did that. We got a new quest from that. My headcanon is that we're taking over Winter Scale territory. Okay, so what does this say? In order to do... Let's see, we don't need... I guess we're not doing the whole first quest line. I guess that's done. It seems like it's done. It doesn't sound like it's done, though. 3 sorrowful phalanges. Okay, let's see. The guide says, for starters, we need to go up on colony management. Press... Go to Dargonis tab. We need to go to Bastion. Here we'll want to complete the following project. Bastion in Society of Cartographers. Bastion. Okay. Oops. Pause. Dargonis, was it? Wait, did it say it was Dargonis? I said, right? Dargonis, Bastion, Society of Cartographers. Bastion. That's not here. Wait. Blocks projects. Okay, we did it. Wait. So I have to do... Wait. It's locked. Must be completed. Blocks project librarian. Wait. Why can't I... Oh, shoot. Hold on. Wait, so I can't do it because I did Society Cartographers? Or Scala Progenium? Oh, shoot. So did I lock myself out of it? That's it? Okay, I guess I locked myself out. I guess we're not doing that DLC then. Let me just verify that. Society of Cartographers. Yeah, these heretics are all the darkness as well. Small Gene Stealer. Premiere, if completed, the next one's jumping between systems. Current system. Working Havoc. Yeah. Looks like we locked ourselves out of the DLC. Well, I mean, it's still worth the money for Kibla's side quest. That sucks, though, man. It gives us more quests. More stuff to do for the second playthrough. That sucks. You have to get this? Hopefully I'll remember to do that next playthrough. Well, shoot. Well, I guess we're just gonna go to endgame. Well, is what it is. Is what it is. I've had fun with this campaign so far. So let's wrap this up. Can't really buy anything else. We're good. We have all the stuff I think we need. Okay. So yeah, next campaign I probably won't use fighters. I'll try to make a ship. I actually have to look through some of the mods for different ship types. See if people have added any other ones. I'll do a different ship type if I can. Add some different different classes if I can. Add more modded content on the next one, and I will play around with torpedoes more than fighters in the next campaign. So how do we get here easily? Let's see. I have to go. This is it. So I go boop, 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 and boop. So I got to go back here. That's fine. Yeah, let's not do random battles. Okay. Then we'll do boop. And we'll do boop. And then we'll do boop. And we'll do boop. Okay. Well, here we go. Make sure everything's all fixed up. Scrap. Upgrade hull. Downgrade hull. Well, first off, let's fix. Can I fix? Yes. Let's see. Everything's okay. 605. Let's do save. And, yeah. Final save in the world map. Prior, let's see here. Before, in game. Cool. Okay. Argents is like, wait, what about my relic? Be fine. There's no telling what awaits you beyond the gate, but one thing you know for certain, there'll be no turning back. It is a point of no return. Ensure you have taken care of any unfinished business, procured any necessary equipment, explored every world, and you completed any desired colonial products. You'll never be able to do so after passing through the other side. Yep. That's fine. Yep, I thought it was. Okay, so in the pen and paper RPG, this leads to the, oh man, what was it called again? The something reach. It's on the other side of the galaxy. Lord Captain. Or, I'm sorry, my king. Our augurs are detecting energy currents of an indeterminate nature within the dimensional gate. It appears to be active. We see a large number of ships near the gate, and by judging by their markings, they belong to Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's personal squadron. Ulfar, I know this place. Calcazar summoned both of our packs here to seal this portal to terror and woe. Much blood did we spill that day. Alas, it was not the blood of Xenos or Warpspawn, but that of the cog priest of Calcazar himself. While they were working on the gate's foul machines, the breath of evil coming from the other side was turning them into frenzied monsters. Okay, interesting. Let's do some little lore. I know I love like talking about 40k lore. Give me 1 second. So let's do. Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's do. So, what was it? The Jericho Reach. That's what it was. Jericho map. Okay, this is what's supposed to be on the other side. So the warp gate goes right here. Can I zoom in at all? And then there's a, let's see here. I think this is the Tyranids. So the way I understand it, I mean, this might actually take us to somewhere completely different. So I might just be wasting everyone's time. But this takes us to the other end of the galaxy. Where is the? Let's see. Warhammer 40k map. So where's the current map? So this should be the current map of Warhammer 40,000. Come here. Deviant Art. Let's see here. Open image in new tab. Cool. But yeah, so we are. Oh, they didn't put the. Oh, here, Calixtus sector. So the Calixtus sector is, and we're like right over here on the Milky Way galaxy in Warhammer 40,000. And let's see here. The Jericho Reach, I think, is back here somewhere. It's closer to Ultima Segmentum. So it might actually be a little bit close. No, it's closer to the Tau Empire because the Tau can actually make it with their own jumps. So I think it's on the other side. So just really quick, a lore dump. Big old lore dump for you guys. Little pellet of a lore dump. So there was an event that actually fragmented the galaxy in half, that tore open like a rift in space and time, pouring through all these demons. So the actual galaxy is split between the kind of crappy place and the really crappy place. And it's kind of hard to get to between the two. But we're actually we should be actually on the bad side, because we're having problems actually getting back to the Calixtus sector. Like warp travel is very, very difficult. So if I understand this right, if I'm guessing this right, they should take us to around here. Because okay, let's go Cronus Mag, Jericho. Let's move this over here. So the Jericho Reach, the deal is let me see if I can challenge my memory a little bit more. The Jericho Reach was an Imperial sector they think had to be abandoned, from what I remember. It had to be abandoned just because of like time, resources, and like other conflicts were happening nearby. There is an Imperial presence, and the warp storms surrounded this area of space. You know, it's cut off for the longest time until I think rogue traders found this warp gate that might be the same warp gate that we're looking at. It might not. No one really knew what the warp gate was about. Who made the warp gate? There's always a chance it might be the Tau, just because of the design of it and how it looks. Or not the Tau, the Eldar, right? The Eldari, right? Might have actually made the warp gate. But we don't know. We don't know who actually made the warp gate. So, I might be talking about this for no reason. It could be a completely different warp gate. But if my guess is right, the idea is that there was, this area of space, this is like, what we decided, it was 170 years ago that this took place. So during that time, there's a crusade going through the Cronos Expanse to the warp gate. It was kept highly secret, just because being able to traverse the entire known galaxy in such a short amount of time, even though we were using like Xenos tech, like it was very precious to the Imperium, right? So it's almost like kind of like a secret crusade in a lot of ways. And this was, I think this was the Death Watch, the setting for the Death Watch RPG, which is Death Watch was the version of the Warhammer 40k pen and paper game back in the day that was focused on like Space Marines, who were kind of given to like the almost like a Night's Watch kind of section of the Imperium, and they become like alien hunters for a certain amount of time. Anyways, but we had the Ophius Salient. The crusade was like a massive undertaking that tried to be as secretive as it possibly could, but there was actually like the Tyranids, which are like, if you're unfamiliar with Warhammer 40,000, they're like the aliens from like Starship Troopers, or like the Zerg almost from StarCraft. Just think of it like that. But they're fighting in the galactic northeast of this particular sector of space. The Hadex anomaly, I think the Hadex anomaly was the Tau. So the Tau, like, were able to get here. I don't know if there were Tau spaces nearby, or if they found a shortcut to get here from Tau space. But they're here, and they were fighting the Tau as well, which is like, if you're unfamiliar with Warhammer 40,000 again, I'd say like Tau would be like more closer to like typical sci-fi rather than like science fantasy. And their aesthetic is very cybernetic, like not cyberpunk, but more like typical sci-fi, I would say. Dom, hey, what's going on? Hello. How you doing, Dom? How's life? And then finally the Black Reef. The Black Reef, I think, is, now I'm thinking about it, so the Black Reef is chaos, I think. I'm pretty sure it's chaos. One of these two, like, it's a three-way conflict, three-way crusade, fighting against the Tyranids, the Tau, and Chaos. But now that I think about it, I think the Chaos aspect was mostly headed up by the Word Bearers, now that I think about it. And the Word Bearers are the main Chaos antagonist in this game, the CRPG. Right? So, interesting. I don't know. We'll see. I could have just went on a lore tangent for no particular reason, but we'll see what happens. Let's go over there. Cybernetic Samurai is how I put it. Yeah, that's a good description. What Dom said. Dom Thinosaur. Awesome, as per usual. Had a cold shower in the morning. It was revitalizing. That's really nice. I need a nice cold shower, too, before I go to work. But anyways, let's go back to the game. So yeah, I guess we're just going to go to the end game. Okay. Let's see. Everything, you guys can see that. Okay. My king, don't take this as cowardice, but duty obliges me to ask. You do realize this may end up being a one-way voyage. Switch on the Vox communication with all decks. My people, this is your king. I'm taking the ship into the unknown, where danger lies and glory awaits. Let anyone speak their minds if they are against this proposition, for we may not come back. I mean, that's like just another day for this particular ship, right? For a while, you hear no response. Then the silence is broken by the sound of heavy footfalls. The rhythm of stomping grows louder and louder. Thousands of feet strike the deck, as if marching into oblivion under your banner. The king doesn't smile, but he is proud. Onward, then. No matter what this journey holds for us, I'm ready. And our people are ready We've been through a lot, my citizens. We will continue to gain glory for the Hodd. For the kingdom! Yes, my king! Whatever's waiting out there, beware. The Hodd are coming! Contact the ships at the gate. I wish to go through. Incoming message. You're entering in an area declared forbidden. Any attempts to approach the Xeno artifact will be considered an act of rebellion against the Emperor. Leave or now or be destroyed. My king, would you prefer to send your reply with the help of Vox clerks or the main gun deck? Wait, I can't. Okay, I can't diplomacy this. I guess we're going for a different type of diplomacy, right? Main gun tech. Commence blessed ritual loading. All decks. Begin combat preparations. We are giving battle. You heard the king. Battle stations. Death to the enemy. Glory to the Hodd. I never got any backup ships. Or like any additional ships to my real fleet. Huh. I know. Yeah, I'll definitely, in the next playthrough of this game, I'll check out mods a little bit more. Maybe if we have some time, if I remember to, at the end of the stream, we'll see what kind of options they have for mods.
Finally, some real action.
Okay. Let's see here. The Ice Serpent versus, and we have 2 sword class. We got Firestorm class frigate. Firestorm, 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 Sword, Sword, Firestorm, Firestorm. Hold on one second. Let's do, try to look for some, like, lore thing. What is the Firestorm good for? Hold on one second. Firestorm. Firestorm, Firestorm, Firestorm. Aggressive Aggro Trader, Core Rulebook, I think that is. Let's see here. Is the Firestorm in here? I'm sure it is. It has to be, right? Armory. Navigator powers, starships, components, constructed hulls, complications. Okay, what do we got? Hull, boop, 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 boop. Zoom out a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Firestorm. It was Firestorm frigate, right? Let's see. Firestorm class frigate. Okay, so what's the deal with the Firestorm? Let's see, frigates. Tempest, Sword class. Let's see here. Probably Battlefield Kronos. Firestorm. Firestorm, 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 Rules of War. Let's see here. EAL, thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. You're an amazing, beautiful person. You gotta remember that, okay? Thanks. Okay. Firestorm, Firestorm, Firestorm. Rules of War. Where is it? Battlefield Crisis. Where am I? New Starship Pulse 20. Okay. 20 Firestorm, Firestorm, Firestorm. Firestorm, Firestorm, Firestorm. Okay. Grand Cruisers. Battle Cruiser. Chalice. Let's see. Frigates, Frigates, Frigates. Light Cruiser. Frigate. Falcons. Turbulent. Is this new? Yeah, I am not familiar with Firestorm. Let's just do, I don't know. Let's see. 40k wiki Firestorm class get. Firestorm class. Is that not part of the RPG? What's the deal with Firestorms? Firestorm. Hero of Firestorm class frigate. The Firestorm class frigate is a relatively recent creation within Navis Nobilis Battlefleet Obscurus. Battlefleet Obscurus, okay. Designed to combine the maneuverability of a escort-sized warship with the firepower of lance armament normally found in cruisers. Okay. To achieve this, Firestorm is based on the hull of Sword class. Okay, so it's an upgraded Sword class with a major reworking of the sword's laser battery cores, direct power towards a single massive starship-grade las cannon mounted on the prow. Okay, interesting. The Fireship's design was an overall success, but only 5 squadrons worth could be fielded by the Navis Imperialis at the start of the Gothic War in the early 41st millennium. Okay, so they're like more specialized swords with modified firepower. Gold Squadron, notable companies. Hull Escort, sources. let's see, 25,000 crew, 6 megatons, acceleration 4.4 gravites. Okay, doesn't really mean that much. 1.8 kilometers long. So it's essentially, yeah, just a modified sword. Well, interesting. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. Learning something new every day. Let's see here. Okay, let's take a peek. They look a little bit bulky too. Firestorm 140. Titanford. Oh yeah, lance weapon. This is probably it. Prow. Titanford's lance weapon. Okay. Plasma battery. Okay, so they have more on their prow. Oh, they're all lances. They barely have any plasma, or they barely have any like broadsides. Interesting. Shouldn't underestimate them. Let's see here. Firestorm. Is there only 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. 5. Yeah, there's 5 of them. Falcon class. Falcon class. Let's see. I think that's another modified sword. Falcon class are torpedo launchers. Interesting. Very well-defined group. Let's do... Okay, let's do this. We're going to turn this way. We'll power through this area of the formation. And we'll move this guy around. What is this? Okay. Let's see if we can do this really quick. Let's see. I can probably nail this Firestorm. He's gonna have most of its armor on the front, but I can't really get to the sides at the moment. We got a swing run, get maneuverability, get a little bit of extra hits. Might as well. Or I can move here. I can move this way and try to get the weak spot. Torpedoes. I mean, this might actually be easier to do it like this. That. Void Sunder. Yes. I think that's fine. Anything else I can do? Let's try to get this guy down.
The power of our lance batteries.
Strike them now.
Okay.
Bring doom to our enemies.
We'll get some... Let's see here. Should be able to use my... Yes.
We have a destination to reach.
I should be able to poop out some fighters as well, some bombers.
Lock on and launch.
Okay, can I do cooldown from 1 rounds at random? Can I do focus effects? What's this? Let's see here. Imperium Storm. Flagship makes 7 attacks, each with targets a random enemy in a 8-cell range and deals 8 to 14 warp damage. Can I do that? Let's see. So that's warp channel. Let's do that. Cool. That's fine. Let's see here. Ship pulse. Oh, I could have overloaded the shields, but that's fine. The shields are down anyways. Reinforced shields on this side. And the bomber should be able to kill this Firestorm right here. I think I should be fine. And I can move back this way. Actually, you know what? This is probably better. I want to get right behind this guy. So it's hard for me to get targeted. I think I'm fine. Cool. And this guy should be able to pelt this guy. And we'll chase down this guy. We'll try to aim. These guys will probably try to fire their torpedoes, and we'll use our fighters to kill the torpedoes. Let's see. Do this. He's only going to be able to do his macro cannons. Or not. Never mind.
We broke their shield, Lord Captain.
God damn. Yeah, it's a lot of firepower. They weren't kidding. This guy's toast. Wish I could do something more to, like, outfit this. Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do. Can't launch more wings. I should be able to do another one. Oh, whatever. Let's see here. Warp wave. I can warp wave another guy. Cool. I don't want to deal with the torpedoes. Let's see. I can do... Hold on. I want to do a little bit better turn. I want to see if I can, like, turn, go this way, shoot with my lances, and then try to use the broadside to destroy as many of these torpedoes as possible. Okay, do that. Yes.
Unleash the power of our lance battery.
Okay, shields are probably down. And oh, I should have nuked these shields. That's fine. Damn it. And let's see here. I need more. Dorsal, God's Bane. I want to nail this guy with my shield post. Overloads enemy shields, redistributing them to the weakest side facing the flagship. The enemy has a fall field, loses several charges. It spends 25%. Oh yeah, it damages the shields essentially. So can I go like this? And oops, not quite. Like that. Ugh. I do this. And do... Still not. Do that. Okay, that would do it. Can I... Okay. I'll do this. Shoot the torpedoes. Okay, 2 to the volley. And then we'll do boo, 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 like this. And, or like in this. Wait. It's like I can't... It's like I can't get close enough. You know what we can do for the next campaign is we can make like a brawler type of ship. We can do like max ram damage and like short range attacks. That'd be interesting to kind of build up. Do that. And then this. Can I do... And I can do boop, 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 boop. Just out of curiosity, can I... Yes. So I can do this. And can I do... Not quite. Boop, boop, boop. Yes.
Set course with all haste.
She'll pulse. Okay, so then I should be able to do this.
Bring doom to our enemies.
Can go behind him, and then do this.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates. We have a destination to reach.
Okay, and then and then I can do. Yes, I can do reload. Do another volley. Wait, what the? Whatever. Ah, boo. That was a waste. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And let's see, what can I do? I can't really do anything with this squadron. This guy's toast. Yeah. This could be still pretty problematic. Can the torpedoes reach me? Maybe not. Oh, maybe yes. Maybe they can. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can. Oh, they can't. Okay, how are my shields? Okay. So I can't use... Why can't I launch any more wings? It's so strange. How are my shields? In the process of restarting the shields, will be restored at the start of the flagship's next turn. Rating power of the shields reduces effective speed by 3 and fire range by 2. That's fine. How am I going to do this? God, it's not useful at all. Let's make get some more maneuverability here. You are this. Better turning. And what's this? This is evasion plus 30, maneuverability -1, speed, hit chance -35. When a vessel inside the cloud of gas and dust is aiming, the firing capabilities are reduced. God also conceals a wearer's position, making it more difficult for enemies to hit the vessel. Specifically, the wearer's flagship also has its speed reduced. Maybe I should actually go into the dust cloud. Okay, first off, what else can I do? Shield pulse. Try to kill this guy ASAP.
Let the macro cannon sing their deadly litany.
Okay, can I do...
Deliver their demise.
The impure tremble.
Okay. Let's see. Can I get... I want to destroy... Maybe I should just... Like... do like this. And then pelt him with my... Yeah, I'll just try to get these off my back.
Navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Then...
All ahead.
Can I do... Can't do that. I can go just blast forward and then do a reverse. And then come back this way. Nope. Wing. Boop. Can you make it? Unavailable. Ah. Might as well just head back to the ship. Cool. Eugh. Leave me alone! Big bullies? Well, I guess it's better than they attack the bombers than me. Yeah. Hang in there, guys. Wow. Dogfight. Oh, that was the torpedo. I was wondering what that was. Okay, 1v3. I can do this. Can you make it? I don't think you can make it. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so we can do void ship ram. We can do swing run. Is there anything else that I can use? I kind of wanted to use that, but I'm not going to be able to make it back in time. That's the thing. What's this? Accumulation of charged particles. When a vessel enters this anomalous zone, its shields are fully restored and have their strength increased. Okay, 2 random weapons of the vessel are disabled until it leaves the zone. Okay. There's a chance of internal fire. Can I do... I'm going to do swing run.
Set course with all haste.
What does this do? Oh, boarding party. Yeah. Forgot I can actually do that. And let's do... recharge the shields. Imperium Storm. Warp Wave. Let's see here. Can I turn them around? Yeah. Cool. Mess with their guidance a little bit. What's this again? Corpus Scari Chant. At the end of each turn, the most damaged section of Fighter's shields restores up to 50% of its strength. Okay, I'll just keep that for now. And I think I have to go this way.
Navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Come back. Come back, babies. They just really want to kill my bombers, don't they? See, we started at 7:30, so 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, so like 10:30 we can stop ish. I don't want to do 4 hours. Wait, what is... Wait, why is my movement so bad? What's going on? Oh, because of the restart shields. Okay, got it. And the range is reduced also. That's fine. Let's see here. I prefer not to go anywhere, but I have to. Let's see. Go like this, and then do forward shields.
Full speed ahead.
And can't really do anything else, can I? Boarding party. So what does it do again? Boarding party. A flanker lances a boarding party and infiltrate an enemy ship, starting internal fires and possibly causing image damage. That's cripples the ship for 1 round. It can only be used once per round. Duration +1 round for every 10 points of the super commander's persuasion skill. Okay, that's good. Boarding party. Anything else I can do? Reduce the cooldown on the warp maneuvers, warp channeler. And I can do, let's see here. Try to get this guy turning around. There we go, cool. Messed them up a little bit. Yeah. Not much I can do. Okay, shields are reinforced. So this is the power of the firestorm, huh? I don't think you can make it. Ah, thank God. Falcons, do you have any more torpedoes? He does. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I can just like blast by them. Because if I just make straight beeline, then the torpedoes have to turn and go all the way around, right? So let's see here. Let's cause some fires on this guy as well. And see if we can get some. We can luck out and get good targets. Okay, that actually works. I'll be happy with that. We got turns. Anything else that's on cooldown that we can reset? Okay. Anything else we can do? Dorsal. Okay, so yeah. So do this.
Bring doom to our enemies. An opportunity to exploit. Deliver their demise.
Another
Cool.
enemy sundered by the void.
And yeah, we'll go just really close. Get up right upside this guy.
We have a destination to reach.
Here we go.
The enemy has lost their shield. And
Just a little bit more. He might burn to death. See, internal fires, warp drive damage. Is there anything else I can do? Can I do reduce my own cooldown? No, I guess not. We'll do. Let's see here. I'll do reinforce my shields to the rear. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I should have done it to the. Was it starboard? I think that is. Stay away from me.
Where we tread,
Cool.
the unfaithful
Okay,
fall.
I have faith. The Emperor shall provide, everyone. Boarding party. Set 'em on fire. Okay. Sharp turn. And what else can I do? Oh, is there another turn? Yes, I can do... Wait, why can't I do this? This cannot be used again this turn? I haven't used it once this turn. Let's do... Warp Channeler. Then point him in a different direction. Damages a little bit. So you can get one side. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Okay. I think I should be able to just kill this guy.
I want to hear the macro cannons roar.
Burn in the
Yeah.
fires of retribution.
And I shouldn't just speed ahead. This guy won't have enough AI to get to me. Or won't have enough fuel to get to me. This guy, go ahead and hide there. Yeah, I can't do it. Cool, we did it. Yeah! Cool. 5 on 2. Awesome. My king! They have fired boarding torpedoes. It looks like the enemy has decided to take us down with a single decisive strike. Indeed. Let us fend them off in honest combat. Brace for impact. Yes, my lord. Sound the alarm on all decks. All crew members, get ready to repel the boarders. Yeah. My tried and true party. Let's do it. Every ranged weapon in the game has effective range and maximum range. Hit chance maximum range is halved. I'm trying to think of like what kind of party I'm gonna get. NPC. I was thinking about just doing a bunch of like halfling or / ratling party members, but like there's plenty of party members I didn't really do much this campaign. Like who I didn't finish Cassia's storyline. I didn't finish. I killed Adira. I killed Adira. I killed, what was it, the elf. I killed both space elves. And I guess I accidentally kicked Jay out. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do. Ooh, what do we have here? 𝕿𝖌𝖚𝖊𝖊. The heavily armored woman eyes at you and sneers. A rogue traitor. That's a new notch on my gun stock. Never killed one of you before. Heinrichs. 𝕿𝖌𝖚𝖊. What made you think you had the right to invade the ship of one of the God Emperor's anointed? Van Kallax. Wrong place, wrong time again? This time will be your last. And don't you dare lecture me on how my actions deviate from the creed. You who've already proven yourself unfit for our cause. The king bears both axes to his side. Like the imperial eagle. Spreads his wings wide. Another upstart eager to die. I don't need to know who I'm going to kill. You're nothing. You're not worthy of telling me your name. Unknown person. The ones that lift curve in a bloodthirsty grin. I find cocky opponents so amusing. They're always shocked to discover they're mortal.
I will cast you into eternal darkness.
All right.
Give me strength.
So wait, we did 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So I guess we have a half an hour left. That's fine. Beep 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 beep. Okay, who else? We should have. I guess we don't have backup. Of course, like always. That's fine. 𝕿𝖌𝖚𝖊𝖊 Psyker, right? Deflection, armor 75%, no deflection. Dodge 59%, not really that tough. Hand flamer, chain sword, warp grenade. Warp grenade. Throws a grenade that deals warp damage. Okay. Inquisition med kit, augmentation launch. What's that? 𝕿𝖚𝖚's crew gain temporary wounds, extra movement points, and increase their critical chance. Okay. And Inquisition Executor. This is Psyker. I don't know. I'm not super intimidated by any of them. We have 2 snipers. Executor. Okay, what do they have? Sniper rifle. Actually, let's do this. Cassia, of course. The tried and true. And put our psychers back here. Oh, we do have some loyal defender. Okay, right on. We got combat shotguns. Okay, that's actually not that bad. King Yermal. You can make it. Let's see, just minimum cover. Let's hold it fine. They can make it into melee from back there. That should be fine. You know, since he's invading our bridge, we should be able to fight with like every last one of our companions. I don't know why we're not. Okay. So let's do... You can get all of them.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I can't stand it.
What the hell? Okay. What? What is this?
I'll do what it takes.
What? Okay, whatever. You get a free attack, that's fine. You know if you burn the king, you just make him stronger, right? Yes. Okay, 2 left. So let's do... Abelard is going to go before Ishara. That's fine. So... That said, should we do anything else? Front line. Do front line right there.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And we'll do... Do I need to do deflection? No, like movement is not an issue, so I can just do kill zone.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And do backline. Which one's cover? Backline, cover efficiency. Now let's just do that. Oh, can't do it? Hold on. Yes.
If I may.
Okay, what else? What else? What else? I can do
Me?
that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, and I can do this also. Actually, you know what? This is the crazy grenade, right? Yeah.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Not gonna do any more attacks? That's fine. Wait, I got 2 free grenades? Okay, 2 free grenades, whatever.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
What else? So damage or range attack? Sure. Okay, so Abelard can go here. And then taunt all these guys. Can you taunt all of them, Abelard? Taunt these. I should do this. Babble, babble. And then taunt. Can I do... Yeah, that's fine.
Follow my lead.
Taunt as many as possible. Taunt, taunt, taunt. And then... I'm not sure if she can actually be taunted. Since she's like an epic level.
At your beck and call. Victory
That's...
is imminent.
Door. What you got, Abelard? What you got? Show me what you got, Abel Babel. I can do charge and then do breakthrough.
Indeed.
And breakthrough. Oh wait, I can't do breakthrough? Wait, why can't I?
Someone else.
Wait, can I not use it with charge? Cannot be used the same round as charge. Oh my lord, why did I not know that? That's fine. That's fine. These guys aren't taunted anyways. Until starting the next turn, Vanguard and allies get plus 20 damage. Damage at 2 Yes, that's fine.
Quick, quick.
Where you going?
Emperor, protect me.
Abelard, you're so funny.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Alright. We're doing okay so far. So far, so good. Buff the king, of course.
Let's see to it.
Okay.
I won't object to it.
Buff, buff, buff. And curse, curse, curse. Yes.
For the throne's glory.
And then what else? Anyone need help topping off? I think I'm fine. Zippity zap.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Anything else? Do.
Naturally.
And maybe a little bit more movement to get out to somewhere safe. Cool. Good enough.
There is only death.
Okay.
Yours or mine.
Let's see, how am I going to do this? What's a better way to do this? Do this, then jump.
I bring mercy and retribution. Your soul be purged.
Do this.
Trust me. Caught by the web.
Okay.
As the
Get her. Just kill her. And jump.
My blade whispers your name.
And then what else?
Trust me.
Anything else? I don't think so. I might as well use it.
As honor ordains.
Make some blood.
Moving out.
Wait, the ship must reach one of its what? Okay, that was kind of weird.
Follow my lead.
Lol defender.
Stay vigilant.
Ah, my people.
Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Okay, let's just, you know what? It's time for the king to do his thing. Berserk. The king can kill all of those guys actually on his own. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Do-do-do.
Rejoice in service. Another step towards
where we
our
going, King?
ultimate victory.
My king.
And so shall it be done.
345. Ah, king. We love you so much. Okay, what was this again? This is sweep, inflected, bleeding. Yes.
I will not be denied.
Yes.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Then we can do. I'll be using the same round of charge. Do. Doop.
The Emperor, you have been judged and found wanting. May my wrath be thy undoing. Your corrupt way has failed you. Rejoice in service. Another step
Yeah.
towards our ultimate victory.
Cool. We got anything interesting? We got Mars pattern heavy flamer made on Mars. Mars pattern flamer. Great sword pattern. Combat shotguns. Nothing too crazy. Safe. Barely broke a sweat.
The Divine watches over us.
I kind of want more coffee. Wish you could just, like... Excuse me, coffee drone. Please make me coffee. I'm too lazy to get up and do it myself. I wonder how many streams it's going to take us to finish the game. Like the last dungeon, what was it, like 3 or 4 streams? La ho 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, Ace, what's going on? How's the kingdom? Doing okay. I guess we couldn't find... I guess we finished Ulfar's quest line and we didn't realize it, I guess. And then I guess we locked ourselves out of the Genestealer quest line from the DLC because we had to do like a certain colony project. So I just decided to trigger the endgame. So we're working towards that. But what's going on, Ace? How's life? Master 𝕿𝖆𝖊𝖊, the Voidborn raises his ever-gloomy eyes to you. The enemy's defeated, my king. We're ready to begin the spatial translation. Survey the bridge. Dozens of pairs of eyes hang on your every gesture, your every sigh. Every crew member waits with bated breath lest they miss your decisive words. No, the king would ask if anyone's going to talk me out of it. Start the translation procedure. Will do, my king. Glory to the Hodd.
The ancient gate, long impenetrable for the rogue trader, was at last ready to reveal its secrets.
Okay. This should take us to the other end of the galaxy. If it's the same one I'm thinking of.
Allies and preparing to venture into the unknown, the Lord Captain plunged headlong into the darkness that held ancient nightmares.
Okay, we're getting Necrons in here.
The answers to all his questions.
Okay. Oh, I think there was in the Deathwatch RPG there was a Necron faction. It was part of the add-on books to it. It's okay, can't complain. Yeah. Yeah, so 3 sorrowful phalanges, we can't do it. So, oh well, whatever. I guess we're gonna end the post game is like we're gonna get taken over by Genestealers. And that's what's gonna go on. Translation complete, my king. Current coordinates unknown and indeterminable. All that's left is the ship's immediate vicinity in coordinates unknown and indeterminable. All that's left is the ship's immediate vicinity is the dimensional gate that has gone into passive mode and a large amount of debris. No enemies detected. Okay. Lord Ulfar may need to be informed that his coordinates to his esteemed brothers travel to a match a location somewhere in the star system. Okay, so Ulfar's side quest is somewhere in here. Ulfar, everything has a reason. The threads of my and my brother's weirds are tied together. I see Blackbane's will and our meeting, finally approaching. Let us find them at Vatar, for such is our destiny's wish. Do we have enough time for Ulfar's quest? Probably not. We only have like 14 minutes. What happened to the dimensional gate? Status. The engine seers have proposed a hypothesis that has entered some kind of recharge mode. After accumulating enough energy for a new translation, it will be active again. Or at least that's what all of us want to believe, badly. Tell me about these debris. These are ship's carcasses. Judging by their markings, they're part of the Lord Inquisitor's fleet and likely acted as patrol force. The damage doesn't look like it came from any weapon we know, and the way the debris are scattered suggests the battle was short. Someone attacked and destroyed every one of them in the blink of an eye. Someone we have never encountered before. Okay. So if this is the location that I'm thinking it is, let's see here. What was it? It was the Wait, where was it? I just had it. This map I have terror. Jericho Reach. Okay. So if this is the Jericho Reach, we'll have answers like what happened. Because there was the 3-way crusade. Is Imperium versus 3 other people. Well, 4 other people, including the Necrons. So it probably didn't end very well. Tell me anything you know about this place. I can't say, your lordship. These are unfamiliar stars. The system is not listed in our astrological data. It was kept highly secret. We are in uncharted territory. Not really uncharted. We're going to find the Lord Inquisitor. Danrock, as you command, your lordship. If I may just point out, the expedition equipment prepared in advance for your lordship, and your retinue has been maintained and is well ready for use at your order. Okay. Beyond the dimensional gate. You have jumped into an uncharted sector at the edge of the expanse. Oh, it says the Cronus expanse, so I don't know, maybe. Who knows? The dimensional gate has closed and you're currently cut off the rest of the Cronus expanse. You cannot return to previous systems or chart routes to them. Protective management is also unavailable, and you have no way to contact faction trade representatives. There's no way back. It is pointless to look anywhere but ahead. Establish routes to the new systems in an uncharted sector on the map, and go forth to meet the inevitable. Okay, so maybe it's not the Jericho Reach. Can I check Cronus expanse? Let's see where we are. So, I mean, the alternative, if it's not the Jericho Reach, then that's... At least we'll get answers from the Unbeholden Reaches. Okay. So we're all the way at the... Okay, we're all the way over here. I think the Unbeholden Reaches, the deal is that there's a lot of warp storms and anomalies as we kind of go outside of the Milky Way galaxy. A lot of expeditions that went into the Unbeholden Reaches just flat out never returned. And I think what was going on, one of the last lore bits from the pen and paper RPG is that the Mechanicus were trying to set up like outposts and like do further projects that go into the Unbeholden Reaches. Okay. Interesting. Well, like I was saying, like if it doesn't go into the Jericho Reach, then I guess some of the answers they'll answer is like what is the deal with those warp gates and who made them? I mean, it sounds like it's leaning towards Necrons, but it doesn't look Necron, that's the thing. Warp gate. Destroyed ship. We have a little bit of time left. Let's go and take a look around. Get our bearings right. Oh, what's this? The rocky world is bound in ice and shrouded in a thick fog of dark clouds. Augurs trace a faint signal to the area under the ice alongside a distress call, whose encryption matches that used by the Lord Inquisitor and his teams. Tech use -55. 80%. Decryptic transmission coming out of the planet. Succeeded. Alex interrogators quickly and effortlessly break the clever code. The transmission goes as follows. Acolyte 7-1, Lord Inquisitor. The event, horrific vision occurred. Goodbye. The Emperor protects. Oh my god. Are my personally descending? Okay, we'll come back to it. Being scanned. What's this? Having scanned the surface, officers report the remains of an exploration camp with which a team of scouts is immediately sent. The scouting party is confused. All the equipment bears the von Valentius' coat of arms, but there is no trace of anyone other than the rogue trader's servants. Find out what happened. The scouts find traces of gunfire in the field equipment. A single unharmed data crypt is found on one of the cogitators. A group of tech priests successfully decrypt part of the data, including an order to eliminate the exploration team. Oh my god. Signed by Theodora von Valentius. Okay. Not far from the camp is a pit full of charred bones and fragments of armor bearing the rogue trader's coat of arms. Huh. The scout's report leaves Abelard with conflicted feelings. Despite his certainty that her ladyship Theodora would not give such an order without very good reason, Abelard's expression is somber, like a missionary who's lost faith. Okay. Interesting. Well, take another look at the warp gate. Probably can't do anything with it. The dimensional gate is still inactive. Passage is currently impossible, unfortunately. Okay. Go. Repair, yes. Destroyed ship. What do we get? Okay. It's only one way to go, I guess. Okay, let's go down to the world with our baby. Cool. Oh, Necrons. Necrons, if you're unfamiliar with Warhammer 40,000, what's a good way to describe them, like, briefly? They're living metal undead. That's more or less how it is. They have high technology, more so, probably one of the best technologically of the entire 40k setting currently that I can think of. Okay. Oh, level up, nice. Okay, for the king, we gotta give him more berserker stuff and more hit points if we can. Brutal Hunter, Wounded Beast, Duty Empire, Clear Out Kill. What's this? Area attacks deal an additional 4 damage for every enemy in the area of effect. Desolation. Whereas melee attacks deal an additional 5 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. Easy target. Tomb Kings in space. Space mummies. Yeah. I don't personally like. I don't know if this is like a controversial take, but I'm not. The Necrons are like my least favorite 40k faction. They just don't. They look almost cartoony, the way their design is. Like their skulls aren't really scary. They're like just like smooth and like sort of skull shaped, but like they have kind of like their angles are just a little bit weird, and they're like kind of like they can't decide whether or not they're supposed to be more undead or more like. It's like if Elon Musk designed a skeleton, you know? Like, they just don't look great to me. Now, there's some of them that they've been redesigned a little bit throughout the years, where they're kind of like, have a little bit more inhuman features, like, you know, lack of eyes or additional eyes, or like spider limbs or additional limbs, and different kind of, like, you know, kind of green energy tech. I like that part. I like some of the artwork where it's kind of like, they have almost like a spirit underneath the metal that's kind of like nebulous, kind of like almost like bubbling beneath it. I like that. I wish they did more like that, where it's kind of like they're more than just like their physical representation. You can see that. I mean, they are in the lore, but I just don't like the standard Necron warrior, like that look that's kind of shared with so much of the Necrons. I don't like that part of them. Asan, do you prefer them before or after they were fleshed out? After, definitely. I like them before, where they are basically unknowable death machines. There's an aspect of that I did like. I liked how they're kind of like this, you know, yeah, like you said, unknowable death machines. They're kind of like, you don't really, there's like this dread, but still like that. Like the typical warrior is the best way I know how to describe of like what I'm feeling. The typical Necron warrior has, their look is very cartoony to me. And like there's certain Necron vehicles where their little feetsies like dangle like off of it, and for some reason that just like that irritates the hell out of me. I don't know why. I can't like put into words. But it's like there's got to be a better way. Like if they like melded into whatever machine that they had, like there's this complex machinery, but it's like the safety of the operator was not really a priority. So they're kind of like partially merged, and you know you kind of get this idea that the machine was damaged, that they would be irreparably damaged. Like that's the kind of like design I would like to see for the Necrons. Yeah, but not right now. I like the Tau more than Necrons, really, because they just have like a very interesting, like, what if current like typical sci-fi was, you know, transported into the 40k verse. That's why I like Tau. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they get 15 to critical hit chance. This, if nothing else, field medic. Open engagement. If no enemies adjacent to the warrior at the start of the turn, warrior's damage is increased by. And I can trigger this with my the little sacrificial dagger. Open engagement. If no enemies adjacent to the warrior at the start of the turn, warrior's damage increased by 12. Thick skin. And it's +1 damage deflection. Parry chance increased by 20%. 5% of warrior's total armor. Yeah, we'll just do that. Skills. Coercion, I guess? Might as well. Abelard, is he going to be damage? I mean, he's okay. He's good for a tank. There's nothing much more. Like what Abelard does, he does well. Attacks of opportunity do 28% less damage to the warrior. Moving range of attacks, opportunity cost. Oh, okay. We can do that. Cost disengage. Shish. Air attacks deal +3 damage. Enrage. Yes, that's fine. And have we actually used Corrose? I think I can only picture like one time when we've used it. I don't know. Lore Imperium. What do we have? 47. Logic. Awareness probably. Let's do that. Cassia. Not really sure. Blood of Martyrs. When an ally uses Heroic Act, that ally gains plus wounds. Perilous Ways. Anything else I bookmarked? Undaunted Officer gains +2 willpower, +2 fellowship for area when they have 50% of their maximum wounds remaining. After his resolve increased by +3. That's actually not bad. Better chance of getting your ultimate early. And warp. What do we have? Awareness. I'll do that. Heinrichi is my healer. But first time of momentum reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn. Psyker gains +5 all characteristic, +1 to resolve, +1 to deflection, and all damage that it deals until. Yeah, sure. At this point, it's like not really that big a deal. Xenos, yes. Kibala, area attack, DPS. Balancing on the edge. Blade Dancer can use both the Desperate Measure and Heroic Act in the same combat, but not in the same round. Yeah. As a Desperate Measure, they gain +1 weapon skill, +3 resolve. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. More ultimates is always better. And tech use, 135 as well. Or what about demolition? 120 versus 135. Demolition. Actually, tech use. And baby is single target DPS range DPS, I guess. Dots. Psyker's not in line of sights. Or Psyker's in cover. All resistant tested targets suffer a -20 penalty. Maybe that, if nothing else. Ace. Hey, Bean, did you ever get into The Legend of Zelda? Yeah, I did. I was talking with a friend how ripe for a tabletop game that setting is. Yeah, I'm very surprised that The Legend of Zelda never got a tabletop game. I know Nintendo's very careful with its IP, so that's probably has something to do with it. I'm sure someone brought it up to Nintendo multiple times. I don't know. Like, that's probably... it. I can see it being a thing. Like, I think it just... You have to approach Nintendo with the right people at the right time for them to give their okay on it. But yeah... Definitely. They're even adding more of I read an article the other day that says that they're redoing the Zelda timeline or adding more to the timeline. So you have more like official lore to really dig around in. And the Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild actually has actual background, like more detailed backgrounds, right? With their Dynasty Warriors type games and a lot of other backstory that's in the game. So there is enough to make your own like Zelda, campaign, right? And there's lots of different like monsters over the games that actually are named and actually kind of have hints into what they do like in their day-to-day lives, for lack of a better thing to say. But yeah, like Legend of Zelda would make a really good pen and paper game. We did modded Breath of the Wild with on hard mode for like the longest time. I have a bunch of the footage I wanted to make a full edited series on that, but I never got around to finishing that. But they actually, and for the longest time, Tears of the Kingdom didn't have the same kind of mods. Like I used a bunch of additional content and replacing Link with Linkle from the was it Hyrule Warriors, but there was no options at the time to continue that over into Tears of the Kingdom. But now they actually have a lot of mods for Tears of the Kingdom, and someone actually added additional content and Linkle and additional hard mode. So I was thinking about actually getting back into it. But if I do, I have to tell myself I am going to finish the edited series. I got to do that. If they have... Yeah, they had smart people by their dentists to make sense of all the games that have little to do with one another. Yeah, it's I think I have a playlist of the edited stuff. It's still pretty good, I think. Like, I think I did pretty well with it. But yeah, if you're kind of curious, you can actually check it out. Should be on my YouTube page. Goes to all of you guys, too. But, yeah, before I forget, I know I'll say this when I'm going to end the stream also, but be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, like I said before. Ring the bell icon, just so you know when I'm going to be going live. Next schedule change is going to be early next month, but right now, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday mornings. Let's get back to leveling up our baby. Relentless Blaze. But, yeah, Legend of Zelda, I would love to see a Legend of Zelda pen and paper RPG. When the Psyker is burning... Ooh, when the Psyker is burning... Hold on. When the Psyker is burning, the Psyker rating is increased by 1 and Psyker's resolve is increased by 2. Damage from fire no longer reduces the Psyker's momentum. I like that. Let's do it. Lore Warp. I maxed out Lore Warp. Logic. Awareness. Let's just do Awareness so we're not going to be caught off guard. And we should end the stream. Actually, you know what? Maybe this is a good part to stop it. Let's see here. Can I do anything else while we're here? I mean, done all the gear. We're all fine there. Let's see here. Grenades. Give some more grenade stuff. Oldest to newest, newest to oldest. Type in descending order. Cool. Let's do... So many grenades, man. Well, about if I crack a grenade, let's do that, actually. And... anyone need more stuff? Yes. Pollen of the real, immediately attacks, yes. Do pollens. And Abelard, Abel, Babble, Dabble. Dabble in Abel's Babble. Cool. So we're gonna save. Spend like 5 to 10 minutes staring at numbers. Apply the grinding to a halt. Oh, the time it takes a level is one of the games is a problem. I don't know. That's like any game, right? Any CRPG like this. That's fine. I like, you know, it has the nice kind of grind, like I keep on saying. But yeah, that's it, guys. For this week, anyways. Hello. Hi. Yeah, so that's it for this week. I'm gonna let's take bets on like how long it's gonna take us to actually get through this final dungeon. I'm gonna say 4 streams in order to finish up the game. I'm gonna say that. Let's see. Let's see if I'm good. I'm gonna try to remember that. 4 streams. I don't know if anyone else wants to take bet virtual dollars here. Like just yeah. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Scratch and sniff the like button and the follow button and hit the bell. Scratch that bell. Tell them what they smell like in the comments below, obviously. Check our Discord. Discord link is actually pinned in the chat right now and in our description page of the video and also the about page over on our YouTube and Twitch. I'll try to put out a schedule for this coming week. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. When I play co-op, I have to do it all because my bro won't When it takes so long. Oh yeah, I've seen games like that when you're playing with friends in a game like that, and there's no, like, you can't, like, there's certain games where you like it doesn't let the other player play while another player is leveling up. It sucks, man. Like, thank God for games like Baldur's Gate. Seriously. Yeah, no problem, Ace. I always appreciate you guys coming by. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you're dropping by on the post recording or live, just lurking, whatever you want to do, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you very so much for all the support you've given me over the past, I don't know, billion years, however long I've been doing this. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think we're going to do, of course, Rogue Trader. We're going to do Lisa. What do we want to do? For a while, I wanted to do Woyo again, but it doesn't seem like it's doing very well in the algorithm just because it's like such an unknown game. I want to play it. Maybe I will. I don't know, but it's probably not going to net me any pluses for growing the channel. But we'll do that. I'll see if I can spare some time to fix some of the games that I wanted to get working again, like SimCity 4, Spore. I want to get working again, and there's a couple other things I need to actually get working. But anyways, I gotta peace out. I gotta get to work. I'm not late, am I? Okay, I'm looking at the clock. It's working okay. Okay, I gotta peace out. Guys, you're wonderful, beautiful people. You deserve all the love in the world. Don't forget that. You'll see me soon enough. Meet me up on social media, over on Discord. We'll hang out between streams, and I will talk to you later. Peace out. Peace be with you.